Okay, I think I just want to do a quick video here just so you all can take a look at my square foot garden. And this video is going to be for the May in the Mid-South Garden post this month. So first of all, I just want to welcome you all to my garden, and I'm just going to sort of run through things real quick, and if there's anything that stands out, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, okay? So let's start over here. These here are my potatoes in bins. These are Yukon Gold potatoes. They've been in since about March, and just the other day I went ahead and covered them with some more soil, and they're going gangbusters, so everything in the bins looks pretty good. Okay, now this is my spring garden, and for the spring I decided to only plant my 4x8 bed, but I do have two 4x4 beds behind me, so let me go through things real quick here. Zoom in a little bit maybe. Okay, this square here are carrots. These are Denver carrots. And then this big old mess here is salad bowl lettuce. I probably need to pick. I haven't picked it in a few days. Then we've got some Teton hybrid spinach, which is supposed to be bolt resistant, so we'll see how that goes. It tastes great. This is some butter crunch lettuce, forming some real nice heads at this point. More Teton spinach here. This is my big old mess of mesclun mix, or however you pronounce it. The kale is just completely taken off. It's great too. We've actually been cooking with it more than having it in salads. My husband doesn't like it in salads. More spinach here, and then these are these two butter crunch heads I planted before the other ones, and these here are ready for harvest, so I need to harvest them before they decide to bolt on me. And I've got two little ones coming up to keep them company. So behind me I've got parsley there and parsley there. Now I know you're supposed to do 2 per square. There actually is 2 per square in there, but they're kind of close together, so it's more like an experiment to see how things really do. If not, then, you know, it's okay. This here is some broccoli. I can't remember which one this is. And more broccoli there. And then these are my little, see if I can get in a little closer. These are my little baby dwarf blue curl. I've got some more dwarf blue curl, but it's a little bigger. I'll show that to you in a minute. And more little baby dwarf blue curls there. And then these big guys here, let me come out some so you can see. These 2 squares here are my Vidalia onions. So this square here are the ones I'm growing for bulbs, and I need to do some thinning because they're a little too close. I want bigger bulbs than that. And then this square here is for green onions, and I've already been pulling some of those, and boy do they taste great. Okay, so now oh, my shadow's in the way, sorry y'all. Okay, this here is Russian red kale. I actually moved this out from my mesclun mix because I really loved how it tastes, and so we've been cooking this, and it's really great. Now, these here are my oops, it went out too far. But the next square over is what the dwarf blue curl kale looks like when it's had a little bit to grow. So I'm just about ready to start harvesting on that one. Here next to it we've got some cabbage. I can't remember, I think this may be early Dutch or either it's New Jersey, I can't quite remember at this point. Now this thing here, this is Ursula. I have absolutely no idea what this is. This was supposed to be a broccoli or a cabbage, but it looks like it is definitely going to be some sort of broccoli, but I don't know if it's broccoli rabe or if it's just a regular broccoli, it kind of morphed on me. So it kind of, when it was little, it was kind of like circular, and there are things coming out every which way, and 2 stems, and so I think it's broccoli. But I think it's going to end up being a broccoli plant with 2 heads on it, so we'll see. It looks an awful lot like my absolutely massive and taken over broccoli rabe section here. I mean, this stuff is really just gangbusters at this point. I've got, you know, little heads there. I don't know if you can see. I need to come out and do some more harvesting. I've been harvesting off this one probably every couple of days, and it's really good. You boil it first and saute it up with some onions and garlic, and it's really great. And then this here, I just decided to pop in another broccoli, so I've got another broccoli plant right there. And hopefully I'll get a head. I don't see anything forming in there yet, so, but hopefully I'll get some heads of broccoli. Now, most of this back row are peas. So these little guys here are the last 2 squares of sugar snap peas that I planted. And let me just go around to the back here. Now, these peas here that are really going gangbusters, these are snow peas. And these guys like to climb, so they're heading their way on up the trellis as best they can. And these guys here are also sugar snap peas, but they are a little bit older. Not going quite as fast as I was thinking they might, but they're doing pretty well anyhow. This is the super snappy variety, so the pods are supposed to get pretty big and have quite a few peas in them, so we'll see how that goes. And then these last 2 here are my experimental collards. I planted these when it was real cold, and they took weeks and weeks to finally decide they wanted to do something, because it was just a little too cold, and collards like a little bit of heat. But now that it's warmed up a little bit here in the mountains, the collards are really just starting to take off. So we'll be looking forward to having some collards here in a few more weeks, I think. And now let's just take another little journey over here. These are my other 2 beds, and here I just wanted to show you. So the way this goes is Vidalia onions there, shallots in the middle, and then more Vidalias there. And so the shallots were kind of slow to take off, but they're really going now. I think I might need to thin them out a little bit. I know they multiply underground, and they might be a little too close, but we'll just play that by ear and see how that goes. My row here on the side is a little short, so I've only got 9 onions in there as opposed to 16 I usually start out with. So, but I probably still need to do a little bit of thinning in there because I want some pretty good sized bulbs, I think. And then last but not least, hey, get out of here. Sorry, y'all. Grasshopper. Anywho, I just wanted to show you all this. Hopefully the grasshopper didn't get too many of my little babies, but these are, see if you can see one. This is my square foot garden forum carrot square for carrot week. And I'm starting to get, finally, some little things coming up. Can you see them? Let's see if I can get any closer. There he is. Let's see if I can get it to... Well, anyway, I think you saw it. So, hopefully he didn't eat up too many of them. I've been having some problems keeping the grasshoppers out of my boxes because the grass got pretty high here the other day. So, let's see. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, I see at least 7. At least 7 have come up. So we'll see how that goes. But at any rate, so that's my garden. Hope you all liked the video, and I'll talk to you soon on the forums.